Welcome back to The Real Room with Lucretia Mitchell. I'm your host, and on this episode, we're getting personal, raw, and real. Today marks our new series, Dear Younger Me, where I get the opportunity to talk to my younger self, and our guest today is none other than my soul twin, my daughter, Nehemiah.
Hey, y'all.
You're back.
I'm back. Not with my sister this time, but I'm back.
You're back. So for a long time, we've talked about doing this episode. We didn't know how to disseminate it, whether it was going to be on YouTube, how we wanted to make it work. But I think we were in the kitchen one day
Cooking,
baking, or something like that. I think cheesecake.
I think I was baking cheesecake and you were cooking something.
Yes.
And we were like answering questions or something.
Yeah. And I had like this epiphany, like, oh my God, I get the opportunity to talk to my younger self. And so that's how this came about. And so let's get started. I just want to ask you, as a young woman, you're about to be 19. Crazy to say that I had you 19 years ago.
No, please don't.
But 19 years ago, just our journey and everything that we've been through, it's literally like me being able to talk to you.
Right.
And so I am curious, and I feel like I know some of this, but I just want you to share when you were younger, what did you dream of being?
So when I was really younger, like 5, 6, 7, my dream was to move to LA and marry Justin Bieber. I was set on that. I love that man. I still do. But then once I got a little bit older, the age 11 to like 13, maybe 10 to 13, a little bit of 14, I wanted to move to LA and become like an actress or an influencer. When I was younger, I watched a lot of YouTube, and so seeing how they were able to, edit videos and create it in their own type of way and make money off of that was really intriguing. So I wanted to do something like that. There would be times in the house where I'd be like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I'm not talking to anybody but myself. So, and I tried the YouTube thing when I was little.
Yeah.
But, I just kind of got out of it. So, those were definitely my dreams when I was younger, for sure.
What now, as you've gotten older, you realize I'm not marrying Justin Bieber,
No,
right?
Sadly. He's married and has a kid, so no.
What are your dreams now? Like, what do you hope for yourself?
Something I hope for myself is to become successful. And what I do, I want to become a lawyer. I want to become one of the highest paid lawyers out there for sure. If you don't know, but I'm a very luxury girl.
I don't even know what luxury girl is, but she likes
I'm
finer things in life.
People on TikTok that are on TikTok, you know what I mean by
Okay, so it's something I don't know.
Like, it's just what they say now, like, get ready with me in my luxury life. Like that. I'm definitely like, I want to be flying on private jets and having my own chauffeur and all of that. Like, I want to have that one day and not have to worry about making ends meet and just being comfortable, being able to drop everything and just go travel, go anywhere I want. And so that's kind of like my biggest dreams now. And I know I can get there. So they did say the middle children are the ones to become millionaires. So.
Okay, come on, millionaire. So let me ask you this. What, you talk about your hopes and your dreams, but what do you feel would stop you from reaching those things?
Definitely the what ifs.
So doubt.
Yeah. You don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know when it's your last day. So that is like a scary concept to think about. To not know when your time is going to be cut short and not being able to fulfill everything that you wanted to. And so that's a scary concept. And yeah, really just to doubt the what ifs, just like, what if this happens or what if that happens? Because I know a lot of people go through that at the age that we are. We like to say what ifs. So definitely that.
Yeah. So looking now at your life and I see myself
Mhm.
at 18, 19 years old in you all the time.
Mhm.
And I tell you guys all the time, like, live your life.
Mhm.
Don't let anything stop you from doing it. I had dreams. I had dreams of becoming famous and
Yeah.
being on TV and all that. I still have that, inkling every now and then. And I still believe anything is possible. And I believe one thing that held me back was just some things that happen in life, right?
Mhm.
But I want to say, no matter what, like, just keep pushing, keep believing in yourself, and don't doubt yourself, because again, anything is possible, especially anything is possible with God, right? And so continue to dream big, continue to go after everything that you want.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just had to say that. I just wanted you to know that. So looking back just over our life and everything that we've been through as mother daughter,
Mhm.
what is one thing that you would say, dang, I wanna know this one thing about mama? Like,
Mm.
what is one question that if you could ask me anything, what would that be?
Um, being a young being a young mom,
Mm-hmm.
and you're talking about like your dreams and everything, how is, kind of putting that on hold
Mm,
and having to become a mom to Monty?
yeah. So just to give context, I was 19 when I got y'all, her and his knuckles popping. It like totally
Sorry.
distracted me.
Sorry.
I don't even understand it. Okay, so but I was 19 when I got pregnant with Imani, which is my oldest daughter,
Mhm.
and which of course you know that,
Yeah.
but I'm just telling y'all so y'all know. And I think for me, like, one thing that stopped those dreams that I had from becoming famous is just life happenings before I even got pregnant. And I just didn't have that faith. Like, I was like, I'm in little old Oklahoma. Ain't nobody gonna notice me, right? And so I stopped dreaming that. I started, thinking of, okay, I'm 18 now. The only thing I saw was either you go to college or you go into the military.
Mhm.
When I got pregnant, that even became even realer for me. And a lot of the things that I had hoped for, I literally, the day I found out that I was pregnant with your sister, I literally had sent in an application to Texas Southern University. And I had to put that dream on hold. And it just kind of naturally came to me because I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a mother. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta now live for her. It's not just about me anymore,
Right.
but I gotta figure out how are the two of us gonna survive,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be the best version of myself that I can possibly be for her. There were struggles, there were things that happened, and I questioned, what I was gonna do, but I never questioned whether or not I was having her. Like,
Mhm.
it was no other option.
Right.
So, um, I think I did stop dreaming in a sense, especially when I got married, and then had you. Everything else was put on the back burner.
Yeah.
It was just now, okay, I gotta survive. I gotta make things happen for these two young girls that are looking up at me,
Mhm.
for everything.
Yeah.
And so that's honestly why I stopped dreaming. And I would tell anybody out there, like, never stop dreaming. And I'm telling you, never stop dreaming. Just because something in your life happens, don't stop dreaming. Keep going after that
Yeah.
dream. So,
I wish I could remember, like I know you were definitely like very like hardworking and,
mm,
dedicated to make us, or to provide for us and make sure that we're good. I
mm,
wish I was like old enough to like see that, but obviously I was only like what, 1 or 2
yeah,
couple months.
one, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that's like the only like thing that I wish I could like see, or I wish I saw, was my mom at that age.
So, with you saying that now, how is it now looking at me now? Like, what are your thoughts now, thinking back to even your earliest memories
Mhm.
of just everything we've gone through? What are your what do you think? And I hate to say this because it seems so like, I don't know, arrogant. I don't know. But what are your thoughts now looking at what we've been through to now? How has that shaped you as a woman?
Like you,
Yeah.
looking at you,
Yeah. And just everything we had to go through, how we survived it, how
resilience,
we.
for sure. We are resilient war.
Yes. Which you got to explain to them what that is. Like,
Yes, I'm in a pageant at my college. It's the Black Royalty pageant, and we have to come up with a platform to kind of showcase ourselves. So my platform is called War. We are resilient, and it's to empower and educate and equip the Black community on how to overcome adversity and what life throws at you. And so, definitely with our situation, resilience. We've been through a lot. Me and my mom have been through a lot, and so I would say resilience and like overcoming those things and not letting it define us.
Yeah.
I think it definitely shaped me to be more confident and speak my mind. I love to speak my mind, so that definitely is something that I'm glad that we went. I'm glad we had those situations. I'm
Yeah.
glad we went through what we went through because I'm very confident and very resilient with the things that I do. And I think you are too. You're very something about my mom, she's very dedicated and she cares. Those are like the two traits that really like represent her. She cares about the people around her. You could be a friend, coworker, whatever. She cares about you. A client, she cares about you. So that's something that I feel like you've definitely like tried to portray to me and Monty for sure. To always, care and have a heart. And I think that's why I'm still so emotional. My mom is very emotional.
Oh my gosh,
and
she is me in
I get
every
it.
sense.
I
Yeah.
get it from her for sure. I have a huge heart for people. The littlest things will make me cry. Like I hate seeing kids or like in tough situations. I hate seeing homeless people. Like it just makes me so sad. I'm a very emotional person. I definitely get it from her because she's very emotional. But I would just say she just has a heart of gold for sure.
No,
You
thank you,
do.
Boogie.
But I'm not gonna sit here and try to make you cry or anything.
No,
'cause
don't do it.
Not doing that. But I think definitely what I said, resilience, with our situation.
Yeah. So even now, like I look at you and it literally is like looking at my younger self. Like not only do we look alike, I feel you definitely look like me when I was your age.
Everyone says it. You look like your mom. You look just like your mama. You look like your mom. Like I get it.
But our souls, and one thing that, I harp on, and you probably would be like, oh my God, yes, you do. Like, do not wait.
Yes. Yes.
I can't even finish it. She already knows.
She does. She says this all the time.
Do not wait till you're my age.
Yes, she says this. Do not wait until you're 40 to figure out what you want to do. Go for it now.
Yeah. And I strongly believe, like, had I have dived in more into God and really tapped in, like I grew up in church, we were in church Sunday through Sunday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But had I really dived in and tapped into who he was, it would have definitely helped me to learn who I am a lot earlier. And so it wasn't until a little bit before I was 40 that that I realized, okay, like I get it now. I know who I am. And so I tell you that for a reason. Like, I just don't want you to waste years. Now, do I think, it's all about God's timing? Yes. This was when it was supposed to happen, how it was supposed to happen. Yeah. But your dreams, who you are, your worth ethic, just everything, that was me then. And so I know that if you would put forth the effort and that you would go after everything your heart desires, as long as it aligns with God's, and you truly know whose you are, it will help you to know who you are a lot sooner. And so that's why I harp on that. Like, I just don't want you to be me, 40 years from now. Now, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm pretty dope. But
Okay, when you say stuff like that, it's not dope at all.
I'm an 80s baby and proud, okay?
She harps on that too.
I see so much in you, and I know how great you can be. That's even with your sisters. Like, I just know how great y'all can be. And that's any young person out there. That's anybody out there. It doesn't matter your age. Like, if you truly tap into your God-given abilities and who he is and what he has for you, and really be able to see who he wants you to be in this life, like, anything is possible. You can be 2, you can be 100, it don't matter. And so that's why I'm big on that. And I just want you to kind of get it a little bit sooner than what I did. That's it. Any last words for your mother? Or question, so we can end this thing.
At what age or what time in your life did you tell yourself like it was gonna be okay?
And I'm gonna try to do this without crying.
She go like, why?
If I could go back now and say it's gonna be okay, it would definitely be at the age of 5. There was a traumatic incident that happened in my life, which I've told you and your sisters about, that really, I feel like, kind of shaped me in a way I did not know how much it would impact me, right, until later in life. And I think if I could go back and say it's going to be okay, it would be my 5-year-old self. And I just want to tell you, I want to tell our listeners, like, do not let a moment that the enemy meant to destroy you be a moment that stops you from being your best version or stops you from dreaming. Anything is possible. And don't let one mistake, one bad moment, one bad situation, one thing in your life stop you from continuing to dream.
It was good. Good job, Mom.
And I didn't cry.
I'm proud of you. Because, y'all, she is emotional. I'm surprised she didn't cry.
Well, is there anything else you want to share with the people before we end this episode, our first episode of this series, Dear Younger Me?
Yes. I don't really have anything to end on. Thank you for having me. Thank you for considering me for this little series. It's gonna be fun.
It ain't little, it's big series. What you
Sorry.
mean big?
Big series.
Come on.
But I'm excited for y'all to get to know us a little bit more. And y'all to see the real.
The real.
You see what I did there?
The real. Okay, I got you. Well, once again, we thank you for joining us on The Real Room with Lucretia Mitchell. Listen, we hope that this uplifts you and inspires you. Go grab someone, tell them you love them. You never know what tomorrow will bring, if it brings tomorrow. And so we hope that this has touched your heart in some way. Until next time, we'll see you on The Real Room.